Will you marry me, my baby? Yeah, thank you guys for joining me again today. These days my mom has been talking to me about marriage. Now, if you are from my part of the world, Nigeria specifically, in Africa, when you're a certain age, your parents expect you to get married. Not just your parents, actually. Your parents might not even be asking so much of you as to this marriage thing, but the community, the people will be looking at you like, oh, you are 29, you're 28, you're 27, you're 26, you're not married yet. What is going on? What is this and that? And that puts pressure on people. Yeah, so marriage is a very important part of our community, and in some other communities also, it is the same. But I'm not here to talk about my community or other communities or the world. I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about the subject, marriage itself. As you can see, the title says before I get married. So what exactly is before I get married? Now, this thoughts run through my mind. What are the things I think I need to do or I need to have achieved, or um, what do I think I should be before I get married? And this is just not about me, it's about every single individual out there that hopes to get married someday. And you have thoughts in your mind, you have things in your head. Am I ready to get married or not? Am I this or that? Now, this video is just to try to align these thoughts, and see if we can come to a conclusion that would help you, help me, and help every other person that would like to get married in the near future. So the first thing is, we've been told that you just get married for love, once you love somebody, you can get married. I'll tell you, it's a very big lie. It's not true at all, because love is an emotion. Love is a feeling, just as hate is, So it's possible for you to love somebody this moment, and in the next moment to dislike or hate the person, because they are all feelings, they are all emotions. And some people claim that love is the strongest feeling of all, it's the strongest form of emotion. I'll tell you it's not, because sorrow is a very strong feeling. It's a state, actually. So there are so many things. Now, first thing is, I don't want to get married because I love somebody. I don't want that to be the only. Of course, I should love the person. That should be a person I can love. At the same time, when I'm not as happy as I should with this person, maybe we have disagreements and stuff. Yes, I should be able to love you and not just hate you for a moment and keep hating you forever, if you understand what I mean. Because there's just a thin line between these things. Lust is also a feeling, as you know. So it's not all about love. You should love the person, yes, but that is not the main thing. Now, the first thing I would like to talk about today is patience. Am I patient enough? Would I get extremely mad and not even recover from that madness when this person does something really crazy to me, And are you at the state you want to get married? Are you already in that phase? You say, okay, I'm going to learn when I get there. The truth is, you may not be able to learn when you get there. Are you patient enough right now? Am I patient enough? I keep asking myself. Sometimes I just burst, I just burst. I try to contain myself. I don't want to burst. But I cannot, because these things are just so bustified. So are you patient enough? Ask yourself, am I patient enough? I would say, if on a scale of 10, I'll grade myself 4. Because the truth is, I still have a lot of work to do on myself, And I'm suggesting you ask yourself this question: am I patient enough? The next thing is, am I mature enough? It's not about age, it's not about anything. It's about your capacity and your ability to make decisions, informed decisions. Now, these decisions might lead to something really bad. They might not be the right decision. But are you mature enough to own up when your decisions don't turn out the way they should, or when you actually take a wrong step, leading your family in a wrong direction? Are you mature enough to carry on the responsibility of someone else? Okay, you get married to a woman or a man. Of course, part of the responsibility is yours. You've not been able to even settle yours, and then you have to take on someone else's. Are you mature enough to take on these things? It could be very frustrating. You say, okay, it's just no. Marriage is more complicated than that. You are going to be responsible for someone else, a man or a woman. You will be responsible, if not in all or entirely, but you'll be responsible partially for. So are you mature enough to take on these responsibilities? Are you is your mind mature enough? Is everything about you ready to take on this thing? Now, the last thing is sacrifice. Are you willing to make sacrifice? Now, you get your money, you have to share it with your wife or your husband. You get your time, free time, you have to share it with your husband, your wife, and your kids, and your every other thing. There is no free time. Are you willing to sacrifice your time? Are you ready to sacrifice your emotions? Are you ready to sacrifice your freedom? Are you willing, are you ready to take on sacrifice? Take the bull by the horn, like take it by the. Are you ready to do these things? Now it seems like, okay, yes, I can do it, but you'll be surprised that you cannot take a day off your family. You cannot. You cannot take a day off your wife. Oh, I don't want to see you for today. Can you just please go back somewhere or go somewhere, Yeah, you might go on a holiday or something, whatever, but she's still there. She's talking to you on the phone and stuff. So, or he's still there. He's talking to you on the phone. You need to ask yourself this question: am I patient, at least enough to handle the pressures from my partner? Those in relationships can actually attest to the fact that some days you need extra dose of patience to handle your girlfriend. Now, this is not your wife. Your girlfriend probably doesn't stay with you. She goes back to her house. Your wife is going to stay with you. You wake up in the morning. A few weeks back, I asked someone that got married. I said, how is it like? He said, man, we are really trying. I said, why? He said, because, you're waking up next to someone that has different background from yours. The way she does her things are different from the way you do your thing. He said he's trying so much that he's trying to be very patient. I said, yeah, of course, you brought it upon yourself. That was a joke anyways. So before I get married, I'd like to be as patient as I can be, or at least I have the capacity for patience. Before I get married, I'd like to be more mature. I think I am mature enough, but at the same time, I think I still have a lot of work to do. I still have a lot of things I need to overcome, and at the same time, I'd like to be able to sacrifice, I need to develop capacity for more sacrifice, to sacrifice things and things for myself, for my family. For those of you that would like to take this next step, get married, I wish you all the best. For those of us that would like to figure out things, I wish you all the best, and myself also all the best. And before I go, I'd like to tell you, don't let anyone, don't let anybody, don't let anything coerce you into getting married. Please, nothing, not your parents, not the society, not time, not your age. Don't let anything force you into getting married. Please, if it doesn't happen at this time, it doesn't mean it will never happen. If it never happens also, it doesn't mean you're a failure. So make sure you are sure it is the person you want to get married to, you're getting married to. Don't do it because anyone says you should do it, because you're getting old or anything. Please, it is very vital. Very vital. Yeah, I hope those that understand these points I just made would actually do something with it. I hope you benefit somehow from this discussion today. I want to say a big thank you. Dankeschön, merci beaucoup, obrigado, Kosanam, dziękuję. I want to say thank you to everyone that have been supporting, subscribed, people that actually take time to click on the like button, like you right now would click on it. I want to say a big thank you to you guys, and see you next Thursday with another interesting topic. I love you. See you.